Hey, it's Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I buy trade paperbacks. I buy Omnibus. I love collected editions. I love talking about it. And I love this time of year. We're getting ready to enter the season where Near Mint Condition starts having their Omnibus stuff. They have the Omnibus reprint pull, and they'll eventually have Tiger Eyes Omnibus poll, which I love. I love to make my votes in every year, and I'm excited because in the last year, I picked Benjamin Percy's Ghost Rider. That was my second pick of the Tiger Eyes Marvel Omnibus poll. I know that time is coming up, and I started taking time out to figure out what I'm going to vote for in this year's Omnibus poll, and I've come up with my top three, and I figured I would share them with you before I even share them with Omar and Near Mint Condition if I got a chance to. I figured I'd share them with you first. Since Ghost Rider's no longer on my list, I figured I'd show you what my top three picks for Marvel Omnibus are going to be in the Tiger Eyes polls. Now, I don't know when the poll's coming. It'll be March, April, sometime around there. They'll do the Marvel polls first, then they'll do the DC polls after. For me, it's my favorite time of year. The ChubbyRay Comics geek side of me lives for these moments. I just love this kind of stuff. So I have made my decisions and I want to share with you. So for those of you that don't vote in the Marvel Omnibus poll, consider this a video of things I want Marvel to turn into Omnibus, okay? Number one, this was my number one pick last year. I love this run. It's my favorite Marvel run that is not collected in an Omnibus. It's Iron Man by Matt Fraction and Salvador Laroka. It is unbelievable. This contains the 5 Nightmares story, which is Tony Stark versus Ezekiel Stane. It's a very good story that starts out this great run. Then it has what I think is one of the best Iron Man stories of all time. During the Dark Reign era of Marvel Comics, Iron Man did World's Most Wanted. This is an amazing story. It's Tony Stark on the run from Norman Osborn, who's trying to get the Iron Man technology from Stark. So Tony decides he's going to go on the run and prevent Stark from getting his technology by downloading his brain onto external hard drives. It is an amazing story. And of course, it's filled with Tony Stark shenanigans like sleeping with the wrong women and making bad decisions, but with the master plan of keeping Osborn from getting his technology. The Fraction and Laroka run is really amazing. These are the 2 deluxe editions that Marvel made of this run. In this run, we also see Pepper Potts get her Iron Man suit. We see the Avengers guest starring. It really is a fantastic run. And that's my top choice for the Omnibus Marvel should make. Iron Man by Fraction and Laroka. I think it's going to be awesome. I want Marvel to make this. That's number 1. Number 2, we've gotten some of this run in an Omnibus form, but not all of it. And it's a really great run. Written by Benjamin Percy. You guys know I love Benjamin Percy. Wolverine. This is a great run. It's during the Krakoa era. Wolverine on Krakoa and off Krakoa doing investigations. It's Wolverine teaming with the X-Men and X-Force. It's Wolverine becoming buddies with CIA agent Bannister and Bannister's young daughter who's fighting cancer. Wolverine being extra badass, fighting all kinds of bad guys. It's of course Wolverine going undercover. It's Wolverine going on missions that take on bad guys. It's Wolverine and Bannister going to Krakoa to make his daughter better. It's got Wolverine and Deadpool. This is the run that contains Wolverine versus Beast. That's a really good part of this whole run because there's clones made of both characters and it's just crazy. I think it's the highlight of this entire Wolverine run. Wolverine versus the Beast is really something. I think that was my favorite part of this run. Now, we've already gotten the end of this run, the Sabretooth War. We've already seen that. What we need is a Benjamin Percy Wolverine Volume 1, which will have everything leading up to the Sabretooth War. I mean, these are the paperbacks. You know, there might be enough of them to make a Volume 1 and Volume 2 leading up to Sabretooth War. Anyway, this is pick number 2, Benjamin Percy's Wolverine run. And number 3 in my Omnibuses Marvel should make picks. Of course, you had to know this was coming. Spider-Man Big Time. This is the Dan Slott series that sees, for once, everything going right for Peter Parker. He's an Avenger. He's got things going right for once. He finally starts to see some success, personally and professionally. He's got his own business doing really well. He starts hanging out with the Fantastic Four a little more. They can make a couple volumes at least out of Big Time. And it's a Dan Slott story that people love and still talk about to this day. We want to see Amazing Spider-Man Big Time Omnibus. It's a good era for Spider-Man. They're just about wrapping up the Brand New Day omnibuses. They made the Joe Kelly omnibus. They have the Nick Spencer omnibuses. We are ready now for Amazing Spider-Man Big Time. That's my omnibus number 3. So, my 3 most wanted Marvel omnibuses: Matt Fraction, Salvador Laroka, Iron Man. Benjamin Percy's Wolverine run. I want all of it. I know we've had Sabretooth. At least give me a volume 1 or a volume 1 and 2. And Amazing Spider-Man Big Time. Right now, those are my top 3 picks. Now, I'm sure there's going to be more. I'm sure there's going to be more picks that I'll have, and I'll think about those before it's actual poll time. But top of my head right now, Iron Man, Wolverine, Spider-Man. There's a bunch of books that they need to turn into omnibuses, and we need all of them. But I like these 3 right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm very anxious to one day see the Ryan North Fantastic Four, but I think we're going to have to wait. You know, he hasn't even finished his run, so we're going to have to wait for that. Then there's plenty of classic books that need to be finished up as well. But these are the 3 I'm talking of right now, leading my picks. Omnibuses that Marvel Comics should make. What do you guys think they should make? Let me know what's top on your list. This is the time of year we got to start thinking about this stuff, right? This is when the polls are coming out. The Tiger Eyes Near Mint Condition poll will be happening this spring. We got to get ready. Got to know off the top of our heads what we're going to select for what we want to see Marvel to make into an omnibus. These are my top 3. What are yours? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm ChubbyRay. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you are as enthusiastic about comics as I am, why don't you subscribe to this channel? Become a member, get your videos early. And super thanks are always, always appreciated. Hope you guys are doing well whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next video.